Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on tools of programming. Today we're going to be looking at if statements. If statements is pretty easy logic, just if this happens and do this, just nice and quick and easy stuff. So it won't take that long, all right? So in Java and other languages, we got to set our condition first. Anything between these guys is our condition, and execute anything in the curly braces. These do the same thing, but this is a method. This is an if statement. Okay. Again, I'll talk about methods soon enough. But as for right now, if statements, if anything in here is true, and execute this code. All right. So if I say if true, okay, you could actually do this. If true, and I do, I write up Java's print statement, and whoops, and I put it works, right? It's gonna run, and it's gonna run all the time because it's always true. If I put false here, it's even Eclipse is gonna call it that code because it's never gonna happen. So what if we go ahead and do make a flag variable, and we could do a boolean. A boolean is only true and false. So let's go ahead and just make it, well, yeah, just don't freaking be like me. And then just make it true automatically, and we could go ahead and replace the false with flag. And bada bing, it works. Now let's say we want to have two if statements, right? Well, of course, I know what you're thinking. It's going to do it 2 times. But what if we don't want it to do it 2 times? What if we want it that, if else, do something else, right? So what if we make it so that if it's true, you got to do double equals, and I think mostly in any language. This is more like if you leave it as flag and not this, since it's a boolean, the program will already know. If this is true, then do it. So it's okay. I'm sorry, I was kind of advanced. This is probably the more readable way to do it. But if it was like this was x and this was like 1 and x equals 1, it would do it. But anyways, and then if this equals, if this equals false, when we run it, it's going to give us one if statement. But what if we want to write, what if we have two true scenarios in this situation? Let's say x is greater than 1 and 2, but we want it, it checks if it's greater at one point, but as like a certain time, like maybe 1 through 30 and then 60 through 90 or something ridiculous, because eventually you'll get to that point, of course. Like if you want to, for example, make a program, like a grading program, with like average American point system or whatever, you figure out your grade because it's points 1 through this, give them this. Well, if you do an if else here instead, it's going to check if this is true, and if this is true, it's going to ignore anything below. Okay, so let's put this, I'll name this 1. I'm going to name this 2, all right? So it's only going to execute this once because the first one is already true. Okay. Now if it's looking for false, then it's not going to do any of it. Okay. Of course, if we put false here, it's not going to happen. It's not happening anytime, boo boo. Okay. But what if we want to just, if anything fails, okay, you could also do this. If anything fails, all right, then we could do this. So if all of them fail, then we print out 3. And then it's going to print the number 3. So as you could see, you could play around with this all you want. I'm using a Boolean variable. This could go into depth. You could have ands. So if and, true. And every time I put a true, by the way, it's just demonstrate. This could be a variable too. Like if it's a number between 1 and 0, you would have x less than x, like 0, and then said just took a dump, and then x greater than, well, no, 0 greater than x, but it doesn't, since it does not equal, if it equals 0, it would ignore this for sure. You know what I mean? I hope I didn't fail in explaining this, but I think you would understand. This is pretty basic stuff. We're gonna be using this a lot to kind of, get things done. So this is again a basic things. I know you guys are probably gonna be flying through these videos pretty quickly until it kind of gets to like weird stuff. I hope it doesn't get to weird stuff. That would kind of be, well, bad for me. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. Um, Again, I don't care about subscribers, so if you want to just add this to the playlist to help you out. And if you have any comments or questions, any programming situation, you know what? I'll try to help you out in your ability, to my best of my abilities. Okay, I do want to learn programming myself. Like, okay, let's put it this way. I know programming, but I want to know every single scenario. I want to be able to fix any problem. You get what I mean? I want to be like a prodigy. So I want to practice these scenarios. So if you give me code, just try to, make don't give me all like the unnecessary code. Just tell me like, if don't tell me exactly where the numbers are coming from unless I ask you. Just like if you want to give me some small little list in the future, and I go ahead and I look through it and I could be like, okay, that's why it's returning you a null and that's why it's giving you that error, or la 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 la, or you just give me a straight up method with code, then that's cool. Just keep it nice. I don't want to look through too much stuff, but I want to help. I want to help. And if you're here, you're actually, you probably wouldn't even be in that state. If you are, then that's freaking excellent. Bravo to you, sir or ma'am. But anyways, thanks you for watching. I'm done dabbling, and I'm out of here. See you guys later.